This call could have any number of people. Uh,
We
You may
figured out how
have,
to record it.
yeah.
So my,
what?
my video isn't showing up.
Tanner, we
No.
cannot see you.
That is weird. I don't. I think it has something to do with maybe me messing up and sharing the screen. So you can see. Oh, because maybe
Oh, because your camera is on for the
on
other.
for
You gotta
Omega.
turn off Omegle, Tanner.
That's why. What about now? Can you see me now?
This is great content. We're gonna leave all this in.
Okay.
Uh,
I closed out of Omegle.
Still cannot see
Hello.
you, Tanner. Huh.
all right, Tanner. Now you gotta just leave and come back in the call. We'll go to the theme for
Okay.
this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to an extra special episode of The Experience Podcast. I'm joined by my good friend Daniel, who would like to introduce our other guests. I will do that. Reese from the chat box, he's saying I'll call back when I get inside. Currently, Reese is at Harvard, and currently, Blake is in his room. That's your scoop. Daniel, take it away.
It also
The
looks like
fuck?
Tanner's in a fridge right now.
He's-
Yes, in a mini fridge in my room. You can see as my background it is fully stocked, all Coronas each time.
the
There's
beer, not the.
not the coronavirus pathogen, like the Corona Extra. Exactly.
Interesting choice.
Too topical? Not topical enough? What do you think?
Anyway,
Too tropical?
all right. No one's gonna get that at home, but Tanner is really messing with his background there.
Well, I made it a tropical background.
Yep, because why not? Anyway, how's everyone doing?
Tired. Super tired all the time. I think it's because I sit in this chair all the time.
I thought that was the best chair ever. So tell the audience what your chair situation is,
Right now,
for
I
those
am
who
sitting
don't
in an
know.
office chair that has a.
On the set of Mad Men.
Yes, I'm on the set of Mad Men. I'm currently, if you see based on my background, it looks like I am in an upper class apartment on Manhattan. It looks like. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah,
I believe that's the Empire State
Empire
Building.
State
Yes.
Building. So, but you can see I got a whole suite just for myself. I'm pimping up here in New York, so I that's me right now. I'm not in the cast of Mad Men, but I am really tired from all the acting I'm doing on the cast of Mad Men, unrelated to this apartment that I'm in. So that's what I'm doing. I am actually tired because school. It's like it's just nonstop. But I think we only have 2 more weeks, and then
Yeah,
thank
two
God,
more.
Thanksgiving break. Oh my goodness, it's like
And
relentless. Yeah. Just like
Yeah. Daniel, how is school going for you?
school's great. I only have a couple more weeks.
Nice. Do you actually
Uh,
get to like do a real job instead of go to school?
oh, then I have to. I still have. Then I have on the job training, which I guess is a real job. But
why don't they
it's
just
a.
let you press the buttons on the nuclear thing?
I know they should really just let me press the buttons on the nuclear thing.
I know. I was watching Chernobyl. I watched the first episode, Daniel, at your behooval.
Oh yeah.
Was that a word?
Nope.
Request? Whatever behooval is. It's pretty good, and it doesn't seem that hard to operate. I mean, I know they messed up, but like, what? They just turned some files. That was just from the first episode. That's what I
What's the word you said?
behooved.
You said behooval.
Behooval, which is like I made behoove into a noun.
Mm-hmm.
Behoove noun. I did it. Some would call me the great Shakespeare of our time, mostly due to the fact that I make up so many words. It's like bequeathal plus behoove.
Anyway, Blake's over there. While Tanner is living in riches, Blake's with his dollar store guitar in his college dorm.
That's true. And my little college chair that is clearly not up to the Tanner
How's it
standards.
feel, Keon?
I know.
Living in wooden and like your chair was made in a factory. My chair was made in a slightly more expensive factory. How does it
Both in
feel?
China.
And also in China.
Yeah, I mean they were probably even made in the same factory, but
My
yours
office chair versus your desk chair? I think not.
was.
This
Sorry.
desk chair cost me like $0. It's got like tatters. It's kind of ragged. I think it's older than me actually. This dad's office chair that had I think since I was chair might be older than me. I can check the serial number. I'll do that. You guys stall for some time while I go check the serial number.
Um, so we're still waiting on our other guest, who is
Where's Reese?
rapidly looking for shelter. I also didn't get the hoodie memo. I gotta go find a hoodie.
Yeah, what the heck?
Where?
Okay, it was made in China.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Daniel, we talked about it in our group chat when we were deciding to bail on you today. We also said like everyone wear a hoodie.
I'm gonna bring that up because once Reese gets in, because that's incredible. Okay, it's never happened like that before.
The thing
Uh,
is, Quinton Avenue 2003. That's the oldest number I could get on there. So this is a 17-year-old chair, at least.
where did you get this chair?
Like a hand-me-down. Like his hand-me-down from my dad. It still fits.
Because it's a chair.
It's a chair, yeah.
Yeah.
They're usually one size fits all.
Yeah, pretty much.
He got a nicer chair. But what does make I don't think I finished the story. What does make this chair so good is the
Was there a beginning?
pillow. It is basically imagine like a firm pillow for your butt, with a little section removed where your tailbone is, so your tailbone kind of yes feel comfortable and kind of raised relative to your butt. I don't know how to describe it. That's the function of it, I guess.
Nope, you're already in this tailbone hole, so you gotta keep digging.
It's a tailbone hole. You stick your tailbone in. Tailbone goes in. Comfort comes out. You can't explain that. So that's my chair. I think I have
We,
described
we
this.
didn't talk about the other pillow also.
Oh, I also have just a regular pillow, just for
For
like.
extra back support. So
Well,
you're
then
sitting on two
I go all the
pillows.
way back here. Like I can't go super far into the desk because the chair, the arms, it's too wide to go under the desk. So to prop myself forward, so I'm not like arching over the desk and negating the positive qualities of having a chiropractic butt chair and leaning forward and creating more problems. The pillow kind of pushes me forward automatically, so I'm more comfortable. But relax. Any questions?
I think
Yeah,
pretty
you
clear.
covered it pretty well actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a dual pillow comfy chair, is what
Correct.
you're saying.
With a tailbone hole.
With
The
the
tailbone
tailbone,
hole.
of course.
It's very comfortable. I'm clipping that. That's a highlight.
Now, yeah, because Tanner does the clips for this channel, by the way. Follow him at Tanner's Tailbone on Twitter.
Tailbone hole. That's the best part about Blue Jeans. You can save guys, if you check the apps section, Blue Jeans, you can see the highlight. I named it Tailbone hole.
Did you actually clip that on Blue Jeans?
You clip it. Yeah, did you know that?
No way.
Yeah.
No, I understand you can. I didn't know that you did.
No, he did, yeah. There it is, tailbone hole. Good. Now we can go back and watch that forever.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
give it a like. We'll go watch it later. I think I may have missed the actual moment. I don't know if it records before you press it or whatever happens. If it behooves you to know. So Daniel, what's going on? Anything interesting?
Huh?
Secret facility that shall not be named.
No, it's not that secret. Yeah, what are we doing here? Not a lot going on here. Yeah, and I only have a couple more tests.
What
Yes,
happens
Tanner.
if you fail one?
So, oh gosh, yeah. So
Do they like, kick you out? They're like, you're not good enough to be a
no.
professor.
So obviously they don't want you to fail since they hired you, and it reflects poorly on them if they kick you
Yeah.
out. If you fail, you basically have to go on what they call remediation, which is basically like you have to do extra work that week. So they set you up with it's like a whole program where they give you like extra questions you have to answer and things like that, and you have to meet with them, you have to retake the test. It's just a lot of extra work that you don't want to have to do while you're also learning new stuff. Tanner, you have another question?
Yes. How hard are these tests? How do they
These
like
tests,
compared to like Georgia Tech tests?
yeah,
SAT?
so these tests are all multiple choice, and the issue really, the questions are not hard. Yeah, compared to Georgia Tech, the material is not hard. It's more just a lot of material in a short time period, and the expectation is different, right? So you need to get at least an 80 is passing, and really anything below 90 is not what they're looking for us to get above 90 on these. So you really can only miss a couple questions each test.
Yeah.
And it could be a lot of material. I mean, it's like packing in, because each one of my classes is really like a whole topic. It could be like 3 weeks worth of course material at a normal college school. Blake, you got a question? Tanner?
Can you give me an example of a normal question? Is it like true or false? Should you press the button if it's blinking red? Like easy stuff like that? Or is it more like if the quantum carburetor is blank, should you
No.
go and check it?
So I work in operations, so I need to know how the plant runs. So it's like
Oh,
if this happened, or like if the
fire broke
reactor
out?
gets, huh?
If like a fire, if a Chernobyl sized event happened.
I mean,
What?
kind of. So it's like if that happens, like what's the first system that will start
Okay.
working? I mean, I can't give away specifics, obviously,
Yeah.
but you need to know
Well,
like
I
how
don't have a pen and paper, but maybe you could spell it out.
you you need to know how every single thing works, up to like the ventilation systems.
Really? Don't they
So,
just work by using air?
oh boy, you can imagine Tanner going to like a newspaper, go to the New York Times. So I have some detailed information on how this plant works. Oh yeah, go ahead. They
Marketing
use
journal.
air.
Yeah,
Blake, everything good?
ventilation just use air though.
Yeah, everything's great
I'm
here.
the, I'm the
You like
number
to
one.
have a roommate interlude every episode, so
Oh, every episode. That's how I
I,
roll.
I hope you appreciate me calling you out every time. Tanner,
What? Do I have another question?
you seemed like you had another question.
Yeah, how hard can it be if Homer Simpson is also exactly what you are striving to be in terms of occupational status?
So
Homer Simpson.
I brought this up to other people, and Homer Simpson and The Simpsons in general is like the worst representation of nuclear power ever, right? Like every
What's
single
he
thing is
doing
wrong.
sitting in a booth like I'm sitting in this chair and
First
making
of,
sure the
yeah,
button doesn't flash red?
his job is not a real job. I don't know what that job would be, but it doesn't exist. There's no like safety inspector. Also, no one just sits at a control room by themselves,
Create the
whatever.
ship. That's how does the ship not run itself at a certain point? Is the system not advanced enough to?
It does, but you have to do a lot of maintenance. There's a lot of moving parts. At any industrial plant, there's a lot of like maintenance and stuff that you have to take care of.
Then how is it not just one guy sitting in a chair and saying the quantum carburetor's broken, go fix
So
it, maintenance guys?
I'm not sure what a quantum carburetor is.
I don't know. It's a science
Uh,
fiction thing. I don't know. This part of the power plant is broken. Go fix it. It seems based on a little error beacon that this part is broken. Go fix it. My job's done.
well, taking notes
How
on
is it
something.
this hard? That's what I'm asking. Like,
So I actually don't fix things. I'm more am the one that notices something needs to be fixed. But yeah, in the summer, there is a lot of Tanner sitting back in his chair relaxing because like during peak hours, we don't want to touch the plant. But oftentimes we need a lot of these things. You kind of want equipment in good working order too. You don't want like 50-year-old equipment and stuff like that. Sometimes you need to like rinse out filters and things like that. I mean, just think about like any other building. You have to replace like you in your dorms, they replace the filters, right?
vent filters.
Yeah, the vents. They replace those just as a normal maintenance. They have to do similar things at the plant.
Thank you. I'm writing that down.
They replace filters. Yeah, write that down,
They
Tanner.
replace filters. They do daily maintenance. That is very interesting.
Yeah, Homer Simpson. I don't know what his job is, so it's a bad representation. He also makes like no money, which is also not true.
So Daniel, tangentially related, were you Homer Simpson for Halloween? I
I did
imagine
not
a
do.
lot of your coworkers probably were.
No, I don't know. I didn't do.
Come on, that's a golden opportunity, right?
I don't have. I couldn't put on that much weight in time. Um,
What'd you do for
I
Halloween?
did nothing. What did I do? I'm pretty sure I just sat in here like I do most days.
No office party? Party
Office
at the power
parties.
plant at night. Ooh.
There was candy the next day at the plant when I was there,
No one
or
dressed as Homer?
Monday. I didn't see anyone dressed as Homer, Tanner. If that's
Maybe that's just because what they actually wear is just
But also Homer Simpson's not really an outfit. He just wears like a white shirt and jeans.
yeah. Most people do that. Like
Well, we have a
even in
uniform, so we can't. I don't even think we're allowed to dress up for work. It's a professional setting, Tanner.
yeah, that is true.
Right, with your t-shirt tucked in, very professional.
Of course. I just did. I just washed my cargo pants. Like, how was your Halloween bash? So last time we talked to you on the podcast, you were ready to go get wasted. Oh,
Oh, was
Hey,
that the Homer
here's my
Simpson?
Homer Simpson
that's your
costume.
Homer Simpson?
Sexy Homer Simpson. It's a white shirt and jeans.
Well,
But all as tight as possible, I see.
there is not an ounce of air in between.
Sexy Homer Simpson. Here you go.
Yeah. Okay, Tanner. Next year I'll go as sexy Homer Simpson.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, keep your
Sorry.
Wally thing up.
Blake, Halloween plans?
Oh, I don't think it happened exactly how you said it was going to, but I did something cool happen on Halloween though. I actually went flying over Atlanta. Yeah, I had a friend who's a pilot, and we just flew like all around the city.
Is it Joseph Crawford?
No,
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, we
We
were in
can't
like one of
fly.
the tiny little Georgia Tech planes. Ooh,
That's what you did that night,
that is what I did that
or
night.
the next
Yes,
day? Oh, that night.
no,
Okay.
that night. Yeah, that
And
was
you
cool.
slummed it up with us beforehand. Okay.
I know, really. The night started off very rough, but
Yeah.
it ended on a high note.
Yeah. I got that. Tanner, where's the rim shot?
Where's the rib? Oh, wait, hold on. I have pens.
There you
Is
Nope.
go.
that good?
So anyway, you got to see the skyline from a different perspective.
Hey, yes, I did. We flew right over campus. Yeah, Bobby Dodd was all lit up and everything.
Yeah, I don't think Reese is coming back. Tanner did something to scare her away, but it's been half an hour now.
Strangers on Omega. He was deeply afraid of them.
Yeah. So the Omegle thing, I don't think we could do it because no one likes Tanner.
That
Um,
is true.
I think we
you
Okay,
should
so
give
also
it
you
a
guys didn't
shot though.
ask, but here's my Halloween. Oh shoot, I
we
failed.
can't. You got to take off your filter. Yeah.
You
That
keep
is
turning
true.
into your background.
Wait, what if I added an image, but it was just a screenshot of me?
Dude, I've very much done that before.
Oh, that's perfect for like classwork. You just
Yeah, you can just pretend. That's me on the in the red hair. Does this theme look familiar to anyone?
Are you
uh
Candace?
I'm Candace.
Aha, from Phineas and
Super
Ferb.
smirks. Going from I guess what your left to right.
that's a pretty
Doofenshmirtz.
generic Doofenshmirtz. You just put a lab coat on.
That's Alex Moore. Yeah, he just put a lab coat.
Yeah,
He's
He's
the
got a
one.
black
podcast
shirt.
friend of the podcast, Alex Bohr. Just really no effort there.
And then Jeremy, and then Ferb, Phineas, me, and then Perry.
I like how Jeremy's just a random guy dressed like a regular
No,
guy.
it's pretty accurate, honestly. Okay,
Yeah.
keep
That
that.
too. Those two are bad. I mean, you
Keep
know
that in
what?
mind.
I hate to say it, but Tanner's puts in the most effort here.
Honestly, my uh costume was kind of spot on.
I don't know why you couldn't cast a woman to be what? Oh,
It's just the way things shaked up.
it's interesting that you casted a man in that role, Tanner. You'll probably have to answer to that later.
What? Well, okay, let's just say it was an enlightening experience. Cross-dressing is an enlightening
Oh,
experience.
okay.
No, honestly, the worst part, and I had to put on shorts under it. Like I soon discovered that once I sat down, you could see at my skirt. Because I sat like a man, I sat. I was
Like a man.
well, I sat like a man. Yeah, I man
He's man
spread it a little
spreading.
bit. I was
Okay.
man spreading.
Please go in detail about how sitting like a man works.
Okay, I sat like a man. I spread out. You could see what you weren't supposed to see is what I'm trying to say. So you can see
Tucker,
my nuts and dongle
Tanner,
very easily.
Tanner is one of the most man-spreading men.
That is true. I'm sorry. What was?
He really takes up his width.
I do. I gotta let the boys breathe a little.
Okay, but apparently they were breathing a little too much, is what you're saying.
So well, they were breathing too visibly is what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
So I put on shorts under it later once I realized that. So that was a thing I didn't realize why girls cross their legs.
You could have done that. You could have played it a little riskier and just
Just cross my legs and
yeah,
boys don't
really
look up
yeah,
there. Woo.
really be a tease here. That I hope that's not how you talked.
Candace, you're being such a tease. Mom! I had the mom who listened down pretty well. Also, I was wearing a wig, obviously. I didn't.
Oh, that was not clear.
And it gets in your mouth so often. Maybe because it's a wig, but I wouldn't be able to have long hair. Blake, you seem like you had long hair once in a lifetime a while ago.
Why are
What
you
was it
assuming
like?
that about me?
You just seem like you had long hair.
I do? Oh,
You
I've,
had.
oh. No, I've never had long hair. I don't know. But I would
Daniel,
imagine that'd be terrible.
have you ever had long hair?
Can't say I have, Tanner. I'm sorry. I think you're the only one with this enlightening experience. Oh.
It was getting in my mouth while I was drinking and eating
Responsibly, of course. Is that correct?
responsibly. But yeah, you can eat with a mask on.
With the mask through your band
Yeah,
mask.
exactly. No, I was Candace. I thought it was pretty good.
With Candace? Okay, yeah, sure.
We doing Omegle? Because we can't
Oh
find
boy.
Reese, so we have to. Here's how we spin the episode. The episode needs a cut right now. Sorry, guys, that's listening. We just need to cut it right now, cut our losses, and we just go on and we try to get someone to go through a whole episode of the podcast. Like, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm on with the podcast, and hopefully they stay long enough. And I'm like, and this is my special guest, and I introduce them. And what do you think?
Hey, we do need one more episode before Thanksgiving, so
Well, how long was this
this
episode so far?
I don't know, 30 minutes.
Okay, this is probably the worst episode. Cut it here, Daniel. Cut it here.
Cut it off. All right,
Cut it
guys,
off.
thanks for listening.